All right, guys, we're gonna be reacting to This Is Hammarby by Bad Weather Fans. This is I think this is a very big movement of football ultra in Sweden. We're gonna simply just react here. I have no idea what the hell I'm just gonna watch here, so let's see what's going on.
Hammarby is like the most important thing of my life.
The emotions are so strong.
It's a fantastic supporter, Sweden's best supporter.
You go there because you're passionate for the club.
It's just part of what you do and what you are.
We always knew that we had like the potential to be what we are today.
Doesn't matter if it's 3 hours drive or it's 15 hours drive, you will go there.
Their fan base matters. We are the club.
I skipped everything to be able to follow the team.
I love to see football, I love my club, and that means everything for me. I don't give a fuck what people say. I'm not normal.
He said it, not me. He said it, not me. Make it
Hammarby
clear.
has more of a family feel. It's easy for people to feel for Hammarby, even if they are not a Hammarby fan.
I think you made a really good point about the club when we talked before the interview, how important the availability and the hospitality is. So you feel very welcome here in Stockholm to Hammarby. And I think that goes for most of people who come here.
The tradition of the club is like a working class club from the beginning.
Södermalm has always been a part of, historically seen, been the part of Stockholm that was the most working class area. It was a place that where you dumped everything you didn't want to have in the other parts of the city. And Hammarby as a club has always been extremely closely connected with Södermalm in a way that it's quite rare, I think, to have such a strong connection.
All right.
A Hammarby person is someone that takes life easy. Yes, it can be hard, it can be tough, but you can always laugh at it, you can smile at it, they're always friends, you can always go have a beer, and tomorrow is another game, or tomorrow is another job.
The politic things, I think it destroys between the supporter groups. I know there is right-wing supporters in Hammarby, there's left-wing, there's people that probably don't care about politics anyway. So let's go for Hammarby. Doesn't matter who you are, everybody's welcome.
In Hammarby we sort of have the politics stay outside the arena. If you are a Hammarbyer, you are all right. It doesn't matter what you are, what you believe in. If you are there and love Hammarby and sing for Hammarby, then that's what it's all about.
It's for the club, it's for the colors.
That's what it's all about. When you start really thinking about it, when you start going deep into this, that's what it's all about, folks. Hey, we're all from the same place. Let's just enjoy ourselves. Forget about politics, forget about religion.
I don't want the Nazi flag, I don't want the Che Guevara flag, I don't want the gay flag or whatever. It's Hammarby. Hammarby, everybody's welcome. So, nothing more to say. Hammarby is the only main thing. That's the important thing. That's what's bring us together. No politics.
Not politics, we said it.
I think it's a very deep tradition in Hammarby to stand up for the club, even though it's not winning.
If you look at how well the team have performed and how many supporters there's been watching the games, the lines doesn't add up together. Even though we had a couple of years that was so bad that we almost got expelled from the second league, we still had a growing attendance.
Damn.
It's like a family when you have something bad happening to the family, people come together.
There are two words in Swedish. One is called medgångssupporter, which is the worst thing you can be. I think you said it was called fair weather supporter. The ones who only turn up when the team, the club is doing great.
Fair weather supporter?
And in Hammarby we coined the phrase motgångssupporter, bad weather. The ones who are there when it goes against you. And I think we have actually proved that we are very good at this.
It doesn't matter if you won 20 titles, we'll still be there. Last year we have an average of 20,000 something.
We had an
That's
average
good.
of over 20,000 people.
That's a good audience. That's a good, that's very good. That's strong support.
When we were in the second division last year.
For the whole league, we had 1/3 of the whole attendance.
That's good. Good number.
Everyone knows that when we come to a stadium, we will sing for 95 minutes plus. That's what we do. We come there, we support the team, and we make the best out of it. Where we stand, give or take like 10 meters, this is where the singing began in Sweden.
They started to stand together and sing songs together, like form the first Swedish stand in the autumn of 1970.
There was just passionate people that watched English football, because I think the first live broadcast was Wolverhampton 1970, and I think they saw the atmosphere and wanted to create something like that.
These are people who, it matters to them and it matters for real.
And the section was called E1. We also have an ultras group that is named after it now. It's a really nice gesture that they named the group after this place.
Interesting.
Hammarby is not a club of winning tradition. We've only won the league once in 2001. But that was like the best day of my life.
2001, of course, is the greatest day in the club history.
That moment, I remember it when we had like about maybe 600-700 supporters here 3 days before that game. If we win against Örgryte home, we will
600-700 supporter? Did I hear that correctly?
be the champion, you know. And they was only thinking about the game. When the referee blowed, the game was finished. What I remember was that the supporters really ran into the field, was crying in front of me. That is a moment that I never forget, actually.
All right.
Everyone knows Kennedy is Kennedy. There's no more than one Kennedy that's worth mentioning in Sweden.
Kennedy, what a person. He's the same since he came for the club. Even if he was professional, he was a millionaire. He's such a big heart, this lad.
It was a fantastic moment for me to come to Hammarby when I was 70 years old, and I felt like I have a great future to do something nice here.
He was important for the team and he scored important goals. Shortly after, like 2 or 3 years after that, he went to Ajax. When we were absolute shit, we were in the second division, he came back. I couldn't believe when it happened.
So actually, my mind was still to play in Europe, to play in Spain or other countries still. But in the last moment, I felt like I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna do my best to get Hammarby where Hammarby needs to be.
He was signed here at this ground, and the supporters actually climbed up on that roof to actually be able to see when Kennedy had a press conference and signed.
To see the supporters.
That's what I hear. That's what I hear. It's like a cry for war. That's what I hear. That's what I hear, guys. Every time that I see football stuff and the audience starts doing all this repetitive chants and stuff like that, that's what I hear. It's actually quite fascinating.
Some supporter to cry in front of me, you know, to see me back in Hammarby was actually the most nice moment for me.
He was a big part of us coming back.
I said to myself when I wake up, I said like, this day, no one gonna stop me and the team. We're gonna win this game, and this is the moment to get back in where Hammarby needs to be back. I get the first chance, I missed penalty, and then I said to myself, can't be like this. I scored a free kick, then the celebration was so great, and then we get another penalty, and I said to myself, I'm gonna get a revenge against the keeper. I'm gonna score, and I scored 2-0. Then I felt like the game is over. You know, we're gonna win the game. And then the 3 and the 4 and the 5 came, you know, and yeah, the celebration was amazing, you know.
We moved arena 2 years ago now.
We're at SoccerDaily, and we were capped like every game. It was 10,011. Like that was every game. It was 10,011. We knew that we could have so much more people coming in if we had a bigger stadium.
We left SoccerDaily 2 years ago in the summer of 2013, in the middle of the season, and it was horrifying. Everyone was crying. It was like a funeral.
Everyone was like, I don't want to leave. Like, this is where I grew up. This is where I met my friends, where I met my wife. This is where you found everything that you stand for. Right here, I used to sit when I was 6, 7, 8 years old and just looking up on the stand. It was hard for a lot of people.
SoccerStadion has been like a church or a home for many of us. We had like stickers and graffiti and pictures all over the place. It was green and white, and we were the only one playing there. And then we moved to a like super modern spaceship, which we share with another team, which is our main rivals.
If you had asked me that 3 or 4 years ago, I would have said the new arena is too big for us. I wanted the arena out that took 18,000, maybe 22 or something. 31 is much too big. And now it's not big enough for us.
But it's been better than I expected.
That could have been a disaster, but it has, on the opposite, strengthened us.
Är det en ljudvolym som blir väldigt bra. Akustiken inne i arenan är fantastiskt bra. Så då betyder det att supportrar och fans då har chans att påverka ljudvolymen inne på arenan och då blir det 12:e spelare.
All right.
Hammarby is part of my identity, and just seeing the colors of green and white make me happy. It doesn't have to be connected with a Hammarby game. It's something, it's so deeply inside me.
It was a religion to me because I was part of something that was bigger than myself. I knew that I could contribute to this and all this that was happening. Doesn't matter what I do, it's still bigger than who I are or what I do. But I can still contribute to something that makes a difference for everyone.
It's like a safe place, you know, and it doesn't matter what happens in life, you can always go to the games.
In a way, I compare it to a religion. Religion gives us a lot of fulfillment and a lot of parts of our lives that we need. And I get most of that when I go to Hammarby games. There is the singing, there is the being part of a community. It gives me a structure to life.
I build up all my life around the club. I cancel family life and everything like that. I only do this because I really love it.
I have had periods in my life when I have tried stop, but I realize it means too much to me and it's too big a part
I
of what
cannot
I am.
relate to this,
Football
man.
is a language. Football supporters have a
So
language.
I cannot relate to this at all. I'm sorry. I love sport, guys. I'm a regular average sports fan, and I cannot relate to this, man. I cannot relate to this at all. To this point that these people is just ingrained in their blood, I can't.
We can understand each other
cannot
because
relate.
it doesn't matter what team you support. Even the worst rival is the same as you, and we wouldn't exist if it wasn't for them.
This is where I want to be for the rest of my life.
Wow. Yo, this is some weird stuff. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. I mean, you know what? Our sport culture is so weird. You need animators, you need cheerleaders, you need people just shooting teachers into the crowd to avoid people getting tired. And here, everybody and their mama is just screaming from their top of the lawn, and they're having fun. I just simply don't get and don't get it, man. Wow, very good. I love this local kind of feel to a lot of this stuff. It feels nice that there's a lot of people that they really want to, you know, keep some of that culture, right? Let me know what you guys think. I would love to hear you guys' opinions. And you want me to react to more content like this, put it in the comment section below. I'll see you next one.